Yo, you know one thing that really pisses me off about living in Jamaica, and this is also something I cannot get used to, is the begging culture. I swear to God, it's the most pathetic shit I've ever seen. When I tell you, almost everybody begs out here, even the people with money beg. People that work jobs. I don't understand that shit. I'm too much of a prideful person to ask anybody for anything. When I first came here, I was broke as fuck. I lied to you not. One time I bought a small can of mackerel and 1 pound of rice. I made that shit stretch me 2 days. And I had somebody I could ask for money. I had somebody I could like get money from, but true I'm prideful. I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask this person. In my opinion, if you're begging somebody like your mother, your father, sister, cousin, that's different. That's family. You have all right to beg because they're supposed to help you. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I say complete strangers in fucking Jamaica, complete strangers just walk up to you and beg like they're homeless. It makes no sense. I was just standing in what do you call it, the gas station up there, and then this woman, she walked up to me. She was like, "Hey, sir, may I beg you 2 bills?" So I said, "Oh, I don't got it right now." All right, just give me a bills. Help me make up something. I think she was buying like tampons or something. She was like, "Hey, just give me a bills to help me make up." I said, "I don't have it." She said, "You don't have a bills?" I looked at her and said, "Bitch, you don't have a bills? What you mean?" Like, yo, when I tell you I was this close to smack it, yo, I'm telling you, I said it multiple times. People in Jamaica will send you to jail just because of their ignorance, bro. I lied to you not, bro. It's so pathetic and it's so annoying and disgusting to the point where like I avoid people. Like I have friends out here, but I avoid them a lot sometimes because I know they're gonna beg, and I don't mind saying no. I just don't want to say no. You get what I'm saying? And like, alright, another thing, like the females do it shamelessly. Women in Jamaica beg shamelessly. It's like they feel like they have the right to do that shit. And that's why it's hard for me to find somebody here I take serious. Cause I'll be chilling with a girl, we'll be doing good together and stuff like that. Then she'll say something that completely turned me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you could pay for this or pay for that. And it's like, I just met you. I just met you. In Jamaica, a bitch will ask you for money before she asks you your name. They don't care about your name. they wanna, they just want to know if you could buy them what they need to buy. You get what I'm saying? And it's just so weird, bruh. Cause everybody does it. Everybody. Like, what the fuck? Bro, I've been here for 6 years. 6 fucking years, bro. If I had 1 bills for every time somebody begged me for money, I'd have enough to go back to America. No bullshit. That's how much it fucking happens. Every day somebody's begging for something, dog. Since I've been in Jamaica, I had 12 jobs. 12 jobs. And I didn't even grow up in Jamaica. So if a man like me could come to this country and get 12 different jobs, so can you. Dog, like, I don't know if people are lazy. I don't know if they're unambitious. I don't know what the case is, bro, but that begging culture shit, I can't get used to it. It's fucking lame, it's stupid, it's disgusting. And I know I might have some ignorant people in the comments saying some shit. Hey, go suck your mother. You see it? That's all I have to say. Because if you probably beg too. Yeah, man. I'm out.
Kenyan lady blocks
Came
and cuts of
home
dad for always
since
begging
I
her money.
officially cut off my dad completely from my life. I ended up blocking him as well. And this is mostly because of the financial manipulation that has been happening ever since from a long time ago. And this decision was actually not a very easy one because, you know, it's not easy to cut off a parent, but once you realize that they are just taking advantage of you, then there are boundaries that have to be kept in place at that point. I created this page mostly to talk or to encourage people just like me who are outside of their country and trying to make a better life for themselves, and especially for me, I focus on the financial aspect because...
Hello guys, welcome to Auntie Yami channel. How are you doing? Today I'm not going to waste your time. I've got very interesting topic because I've come across Jamaicans abroad complaining about begging syndrome in Jamaica. These Jamaicans in diaspora, they believe that when they go back home to visit, or some of the tourists who goes there to visit, what they see is about Jamaicans, not every Jamaicans, but begging. And that begging is becoming worse and worse. And also, according to their testimonies, they said sometimes they've got families, when they go back, you see that person who asks for, okay, I want iPhone, I want all your trouser, I want all that, I want food, I want some money, or I want money for my birthday, you name it. But the goodness, I'm going to add more videos from Africa. Because even in Africa, there's that syndrome. There's a video from a Kenyan girl who complained about her father. The father begs us for this, the father wants, and now she's tired. Do you believe that it's wrong to beg from people who are abroad? Or do you believe that some people, they are just like that, it's just like a disease? I'm going also to give example of some Jamaicans in diaspora who might be helping some people in Africa who have money. Because even these Jamaicans are talking about some beggars in Jamaica who have everything. Might be they are working, but they'll still beg. They'll still ask for that. Even in Africa, it's the same. What are you thinking? This is so debatable. I'm not going to take any sides because as an African in diaspora, might be somehow I can understand where they are coming from, because I thought it's an African thing. But coming across these videos of Jamaicans complaining and calling it even a syndrome, a serious syndrome, I'm like, oh, let me share with my Jamaican and African brothers and sisters so that we can discuss and see where we are coming from. To add more flour, you know, some Jamaicans also mention about how Jamaican men, you know, I'm not saying in general, I'm just explaining, they are good at begging women, and they don't find it funny, because other Jamaican men also, they are testifying saying that how can a man beg each and every time to a woman? I don't understand. We all understand when we listen to some of videos, then we'll discuss, then we'll bring more videos until the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I say thank you very much to all my subscribers, both returning and new subscribers. Thank you for your love. Africans and Jamaicans, come here, let's talk and listen to these videos. It's not Auntie Yami, but Auntie Yami will give examples. Thank you very much.
You know what? I got an honest question. This is a question, honest. And it's about the African culture. Because since my video went viral about the 211 resources, you know, I got folks begging me, why do Africans beg? Why do they beg? before I really get into the gist of the matter, like, follow, share, tag someone who needs this. I mean, all the messages I get, Ma, please, Ma, help me with rent, Ma, help me with school fees, Ma, help me with a job, Ma, Mom, they chasing me out, Ma, I got an eviction letter, Ma, help me, help me, help me. And then on top of that, what they do is they post multiple messages to try to get your attention. And I'm trying my best to ignore it, but it's getting to me. It is. Because I'm not in Africa. I can't help you. I mean, you know, I'm sure you got internet. Some of y'all may not have access to internet, but you may know someone who have access to internet. Go and search for help. I can't help you. I don't live in Africa. I can't help you. I don't even know where I would start to doing here. Like I said, I'm not Melinda Gates, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos. I'm none of those people. I'm just barely keeping a roof over my head. But why are you begging me in my comments? Why are you begging me in my DMs? Just stop begging. You can unfollow me. You can do whatever. But now it's just getting to the point where it's really getting to me. I mean, could you please use the sense that God gave you? I'm not in Africa. I don't know. Any programs in the U.S. is for the U.S. only. It's not in Africa. Point blank, period.
So me come to talk to the man them at Jamaica, Zane. The woman them a find a Christ. Anytime you meet them on social media, on the dating site, them all you know I do just a beg. So please, don't start the begging like you're blind. Stop make Jamaican men they look bad. The begging man them at Jamaica, don't stop it, please. Because you have some good man out there want some good opportunity with the woman them and want to make it bad for them, please. Yeah, man, the foreigner them say they fed up on the man. Because they go up on dating site, so they want a good Jamaican man. When they go up on dating site, I be a begging Jamaican man upon the dating site. Them, you don't want to spend no time to get to know the woman. That woman, they send you the number. All on the pad. You know, be a problem. Yeah. You want to tell the woman them bag of life, you try to get money. You want to stop it, man. Please, take time and get to know the woman and start the begging. Me never know me that live to see day with Jamaican man I beg more than Jamaican woman. And me never know me that live to see day with Jamaican man up in them feelings when them beg your things and you give them more than Jamaican woman. The woman them know day and them beg your thing, you know, and you know give them, they will understand and they will wall out because they know say when the time come for you give them, you are going to give them more than where then they ask you for before. But them man, yeah, when they beg you and you not give them, they say you're a pussy wall and you feel dead. Zine, how you mean, how you're a batty boy. And then walk and tell people bad things about your name. But they remember all of the time when you used to give them. Them man nowadays, then they exercise no understanding. It's like instant gratification. They want it now. And if you delay it, they see you when all that try to set up your life. For people hate you and kill you. So right now the woman them will.
We have a begging epidemic in Jamaica and we need to talk about it. I've seen more than one foreigners on the social media, be it on IG, TikTok, even YouTube, complaining about their experience in Jamaica. They went to visit as a tourist, went to visit family, or went to just chill out. And they were begged down to the shoes that they wore. Why is this becoming a cultural thing in Jamaica? I'm ashamed of it, to be honest. And this is not me bashing anyone that made a video in regards to this. That was your experience. You have a right to talk about it. I'm not bashing you. I'm genuinely not. I'm more talking to my Jamaicans. Why are we like this? Where is this pride that we used to have? I mean, alone remember the little saying when you were younger. They used to say, big man money, man gear, body gear. I mean, I don't remember it. What is begging? And the man them are beg just as much, if not more, than the woman them. Every walk you walk here, my general, father. At some point you might start here, papi, me dinero. Come on, man, we can do better. And this is not me saying you can't ask for help when you need it. But it's the sheer audacity when you're not beg to. And if people not give you because them generally don't have it, or them simply just don't want to give you because it's not yours. Someone who is willing to hurt them. It needs to stop, people. It needs to be checked. Where is this Jamaican pride And don't get me started on the one them where beg the family for help 1,000,001 time and the one time the family don't help them across it. But that's another video for another time. But share your thoughts in the comment section and ensure that you like, follow, share and
So no, and man ki dog go for chagu. Hey.
Why does everybody ask for money here?
You know, but Tanzania is a poor country, so must.
Yes, but it's, you're never gonna get rich if you beg. You get rich by working. That's how everybody gets rich. Begging is never gonna make anybody rich.
Oh.
So if you wanna stay poor, you can keep begging. It's the best way to stay poor.
So we keep hard working, but
water in one particular place.
They even try to convince you that there's dignity in begging. There's dignity in begging. There's nothing wrong with begging. And that is why a typical northerner is very comfortable with begging. Go everywhere. They have the highest number of beggars. There are so many in their state that they are now spreading across other states. And that is why I liked what Fashola initiated at a point in time. That all the beggars were arrested. If you catch any beggar on the street, you lock him up. You are not being insensitive to humanity, but you are addressing the problem from the root cause. One thing I get to discover is when you start addressing problems at the root cause, they will say you are either radical or you are being insensitive to humanity. Or else, how will somebody be comfortable with begging? You will see somebody with 2 legs, 2 arms, well sound.
Yes, my people. You know what we find out? We find out that them people in Jamaica no need nothing from people of foreign. See? Because from listening to what they talk about on the social media, all people of foreign though are just work for pay bills. Them not live no life. Me see people walk around and pick their orange and them mango after their mango tree. See what I say? And all people do a foreign I work and pay bills. They don't want to hold broke from people of foreign. They don't want to wear and live from people. They don't want to pupina. So you see, all of them people we have pack up them barrel and send down to Jamaica. Go give them people here for Christmas. You better make sure say every shoes bottom clean, every shirt straight, like harrow with that plastic. Because the days where people used to rush to get a barrel sent to Jamaica and get something out of the barrel there, if you go look good at Grand Market, even if you have a little bit of soil on the bottom of it, see? Them the days they're over. Everybody at Jamaica are right now. You see what I'm doing? So, remember, you can't send nothing, go down to Jamaica with a little bit of soil on it. But if you not down at Jamaica, some people, so nobody can cuss and quarrel with me, some people, if they see you weird sitting on your body, if you don't at Jamaica, I'd be my first person I said to you, say, take off the something and left you give me when you are going. So, you don't want to tell me, say, the same something where the person wear down at Jamaica, I want to see look nice on them. I know wear and left, I know all broke, I know pupina. But if them put that same sitting in a one barrel, or in a one bag and post it down the tunnel, you tell the world say they say no pupina, they say no wear and left, they say no all broke. So me I say? So here what I gonna say to you all like people in Jamaica we say all people for their foreigner do work for pay bills, they don't have nothing, they live in a cold, they not live no life, and every life down at Jamaica and in the Caribbean. Here what I gonna beg on the Christmas here. I got beg one I want to send me sitting come to England because we don't have nothing over here. And I want to send something going on a family in America or wherever then there because all they do is work and pay bills so they don't have nothing to send to you in Christmas here. Alright? I'm sure you will agree. And don't argue with me because I want to come out and say them something there now. You see what I say? So we are going to beg you now to send me something over here. So when we pay bills we don't have nothing left. Alright, beg or no.
Good afternoon. I'm coming to you from the National Board of Unnecessary Begging in a foreign, and these are some things that we don't like. Listen carefully. Please do not take up the phone on a Friday morning and call about his own birthday and no want money to keep on a birthday or beat some juice. Don't do it. Please do not call and tell us you don't see no wig over plaza and an eyelash. We don't want money to go buy because we don't have one big dance to go on a back road. Not do it a year because sometimes we have to wrap up with head and gone because nobody don't see we in a foreign, you know. Gone are the days when you hear one little man say, psst, hey baby, that not keep up here. You understand? And we could all have one light bill over there, so, and one water bill around there, so wait for we pay. Uno take up phone now, come call, ask all kind of foolishness. And this is the next thing again. You see, when you go up on the Amazon website, stop sending me the link, them and send me over Amazon because it's not paper and water we use to check out. You understand? One of this, let me say again. Alright. And listen. You see, anytime when I go call and beg anything, please check the time of the calendar. If it's any time in the last part of the month to the first part of any month, all our 40 bills them due and we have to put them first because me and Uno know so no down there talk the things them bowie and we. Well, I'm going to TikTok family, so this is my rant. The homeless people are smart. They're not really homeless, the beggars them. They're just begging for begging's sake. Why spend yours when you can spend other people's? If all you need is a few cups of coffee to get you through the day, a little Mackies or a few pieces of Greg's, and you're good, guy, your bed, sleep, wake up and get fed for free the next day, why not? But them I take a piece now. I've noticed you don't see the beggars outside Marks and Spencer's. I don't see them outside there. You see them outside your Tesco's, your Aldi, your Asda, your Lidl. I don't see them outside the Marks and Spencer's, and I don't see them outside the Sainsbury's. That's just food for thought, yeah? So why I say it's getting bad now, tell me why 2 Jamaican men stand up outside the Asda and I beg. Hey! This is when I'm like, yo, this is becoming too much because Ono is not homeless and Ono is not poor. But truth it's a trend now and then feel like say people can get fed for free. Them a jump and listen. 2 big man, you know. Big man over the age of 50, the 2 of them with dreads. I don't want to call them Rasta because I don't want to disrespect the Rasta culture, but them have dreadlocks, long one at that. And one of them, hi beautiful lady, you got any spare change? And him that they shake him cup. I said, no sir, me nah no change. Alright, have a good day. Then today, the one that I gave McDonald's to 2 weeks ago, I was coming from the cash point going into the Asda's and he was rolling up on a nice bicycle, you know. And he just bawled out, anybody got any change for a cup of coffee? And I looked at him and I said, not today, my love. And he's like, oh, you know, you always put a smile on my face when I see you around there. I said, not today. And I walk on and I said, yo, this is not a serious thing, you know. It's not serious. It is not. It is a joke thing. These people are doing it for joke and because they can. Hey! So guys, you've heard. What are you thinking? What are you going to say about that? Anyway, I'm gonna tell you my experience. There is a very prominent YouTuber in Kenya. I'm not gonna mention names. He gets a lot of money. He is rich. If I say he's rich, he is rich because he's got a mansion and quite a mansion. He calls it a villa. But each and every time he will ask his subscribers to donate money to him. Then people will react and say, but where do you keep your money? Do we call that a begging syndrome? Because I've heard some of these complainants, they are talking about people who have money. They don't lack anything, but they still beg. They'll still ask you, I want that, I want that. What do you think? Because this YouTuber, he's got money because he's getting a lot of money. But each and every time when he wants to do any project, he wants to do anything, he'll come out on his live or on his premiere and ask for money. And when people are against it, he will say, listen, it's my subscribers, my royal subscribers, who are giving me this money. Do you agree on that? And 3/4 of the people who are donating is Jamaicans in diaspora. Now, the same Jamaicans in diaspora, when it becomes to helping other Jamaicans, they are complaining. That's why I thought I have to come here and talk. Is it because it's Africa? Hang on, it does happen even in Africa. Because sometimes, as Africans, we are going to do a lot to a foreigner, might be a white man, or a white woman, or a foreigner, than our own. So I don't understand here, because I'm confused. I thought this happens only in Africa. But at the end of the day, let me say this. It's true. What happens sometimes when you go to visit, you are here in diaspora, we work extra hard. Some of the people, they are doing 5 to 5. Some of the people, they are doing like a job which is 9 to 9. Some of the people, they can even start, I used to do 9 to the 9 the next day. That was previously. People are working. Some, they are even dying. I can understand. What about bills? I'm talking as someone who is in diaspora, but African origin. We have to pay bills. We have to, on a bills, it's very, very difficult. I can understand. Even rentals, whatsoever, everything is bills. I'll just put in general. What about if you've got kids? You have to look after your family. Then one day you'll be saving I want to go back home to visit family. But it becomes very expensive. I always talk about that. It's only that now it's involving Jamaica, but I'm talking about my experience as an African. Then you'll be thinking that, oh my God, how much do I need to save on top of the ticket, which might be that trip will take you 16 hours, 14 hours from UK. Then, the moment you tell people, their family, that, oh, I'm coming, each and everyone's expectation will be very high. Oh, I want mobile phone. And they will ask for iPhone, not knowing that even people in diaspora, they are finding it very difficult to get that iPhone. They are finding it very difficult to get even a proper Samsung. Might be most of us, we get contract phones. And that contract is not easy, because towards the end of that contract, the amount you're going to pay is a lot. But they'll tell you, I want mobile phone. When you send mobile phone, they'll tell you that mobile phone is not working. Because each and everything that goes there in Africa, within days or months, they'll tell you, oh, I had an accident, oh, this, oh no, I think someone told me that iPhone is the best, or someone told me that the latest Samsung. This is what we get. Do you get that in Jamaica? Tell me. And also, are you the one of them who is making people from diaspora not to be coming visit home? Don't you think this can also contribute to that? I'm talking about definitely my experience. They'll have a list and ask you, I want this. I want this. The things they are demanding is so costly. Even if you tell them that, do you know what? Cost of living even here in diaspora is not easy. It's very high. They want to believe you because they believe that we are better off than them. But they don't understand that better off, people are working without even resting. People are struggling, even in diaspora. If they see you telling them that, oh, I'm also struggling, they'll spread, that news is going to spread everywhere that, oh, don't just think about that. That person is struggling. No, they cannot even afford this. They cannot afford this. They are struggling. Don't even think about those. This is my experience in Africa. Oh. I don't know in Jamaica. Because as I said before, about Jamaica, I want you Jamaicans, both of us, to listen. And I will, even as I said, continue praying also the evidence from Africa. Jamaicans, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. All this time, I thought Africans were even worse. I did not know that it's in our blood. But the moment I got these videos, I'm like, hey, here we go. It is really in our blood. I don't blame people who will ask for help because they don't have. But there are other people because of laziness. Have you noticed that? If you are in diaspora, it means the whole village is focusing on you. When you travel back home, that is Africa. It means that family is like extended family, as you know. We do have that about extended family. Each and everyone wants you to go and give this and give this. That's why sometimes we cannot travel because the cost of traveling, visiting family, becomes very expensive. But people who are into that, all the beggars, they don't understand because they think it's normal. If you don't do it, you are hated. I don't know in Jamaica. Jamaicans, let me know if it's the same in Jamaica. Let's watch few videos before we cross down. I don't want to make a long video because this is very interesting. As we subscribe, like, comment, and share.
There's nothing I hate more in this life than a begging man. Like, the only thing a man's supposed to beg me for, look a front. Like, begging is such a feminine trait. Imagine, like, asking a woman for, like, $100 or $50 or begging. Just beg. Like, why are you begging? As a man, why are you...
Let me explain to you how much things on time change. First time when a man come to you and I beg you a money, he usually say, "Walk on, father, beg you a thing now." Brother, nowadays when the man them come to you and I beg your money, they must tell you exactly how much money they want. Yo, father, me I beg her 5 bills. Remember one time, me there want a certain place and a man come to me and beg me a thing. And at the time, me there have a bills for me, so me give him the bills. And so me tell you how the man deal with me. The man a send me on my mother, you know. The man said me diss him, because me I look for a big man and give the man $100. Now, please forgive me, but me never know if they give me no money to put up. So how is it that you they beg me a thing and me give you bills and you go cuss me and tell me say me diss you? You know if you say diss yourself if you walk and I beg money. Me no quite understand the part. So please down in the comment section, I want to not tell me if you know where this somebody beg your money interaction where you ever have. Because them man in the street nowadays are get wild with the begging. Meet me on a bottom down there.
Remember, folks, that from the time of colonization through apartheid and even in these 30 years, there are people who've made unilateral decisions about your value. And we have gotten used to the fact that there are other people who predetermine our value. And so we have this cupped hand mentality where like, oh, this is how you value me, please give me. And we need to resist that thing. We need to see how powerful we are, how valuable we are, because when we recognize that, then we don't allow the status quo to persist until the next election, persist until the next election. We have to reclaim our own.
As you heard, begging culture in Jamaica, they've called it as a culture. On top of the cultures, now they are calling begging as a culture. Do you believe that is a culture? Me, I agree with that, because even in Africa, there is begging culture. That culture, if you don't do it, hey, you'll be labeled. Even might be the chief in the village, they are not gonna talk to you. Sometimes that's what brings out witchcraft. It's there. I'm saying this now. That's what brings out hatred. It's happening in Africa. Do you believe that people, they have to help someone who has everything? Or do you think they are gifts? If it's a gift, do we beg gift? And the other thing, you see those type of people, you don't even celebrate your birthday. Even you don't even broadcast your birthday. You just say happy birthday or it's my birthday. But each and every birthday, they will remind you. They want every year to celebrate their birthday using your income. You have to work for them to celebrate their birthdays. This is happening. I've seen it all. I've said already, I'm talking about my African culture, begging culture. Nowadays, with this social media, go on social media, they will even remind people. They will do a live video talking about their birthday, celebrating on live, so that you can be giving them presents. And there is a new word now, buy me coffee. This is what we are using on these social medias. Previously, birthdays, it was about you and your family. But now, if it's your birthday, you go on live video first, tell the world, so that the world can celebrate with you. But it's not you who is celebrating the world as a birthday girl, as a birthday boy. No, you want them because they are your subscribers, because they are your relatives, because they are whatsoever you call your friends, to celebrate by doing something. Buy you a coffee for £1 or $1. This is what is happening. This is 21st century, guys. Let's not get surprised. This is the world. So, you know what? I wanted to share this with you. That what is happening in Jamaica is not only in Jamaica. That culture is also in our African continent. Thank you very much. God bless you as you watch this video from the beginning till the end, and comment and let me know what you think about this begging culture. Is it a new trend? No, it's been there, but now it's being exposed because people are tired. Guys, remember, there is financial difficulties in each and every country around the world. People in diaspora don't just see us like this. We are also struggling. But you know what? If you say that, they won't believe you. Thank you very much. God bless you abundantly. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Mwah.
Zingatege tikale kumalo kumene tiliko titha kumaona anyamata ndasungana amene wakupita bwino chifukwa mukabwera kutsogolo ndi kuti amene akhala kumbuyo kwanu satha kuona.